Good afternoon. Welcome to Deb's True Crime Notebook. We have an update in the Mitch Westerman trial. Let's get into it. Mitch Westerman was in court today. It looks like he has received a pre-trial diversion program. What is that, you say? Well, we're going to take a look at that and explain how that works. A diversion program, also known as a pretrial diversion program or pretrial intervention program in the criminal justice system, is a form of pretrial sentencing that helps remedy the behavior leading to the arrest. We give the credit for that information to Wikipedia. So, first you get arrested or cited for a crime. Your attorney asks the court to let you do diversion, not jail, and you agree to complete terms of the diversion. If you finish diversion, your charge is dismissed. If you quit diversion, your criminal case resumes. So a pretrial diversion program is an alternative solution or resolution of a criminal case by which you can avoid jail and criminal conviction. The program diverts you out of the criminal justice system and into a form of supervised release or probation. If you complete the diversion program, you can have your case dismissed. That's correct, dismissed. If you fail the program, you are prosecuted for the original offense. Pretrial diversion programs remove you from this process between the arrest and the trial. Some programs become options after the charges have been filed, but before trial. Others become available before you are even charged. These programs aim to lighten the strain on local courts by diverting low-level, nonviolent offenses. They also provide rehabilitation services to the people who could use them the most. If you are unlikely to run afoul of the law, diversion allows you to move on from your mistake without a potentially devastating criminal conviction or arrest record. Different states and even different counties and cities have different diversion programs available. Many locals have multiple programs available for different offenses. Some examples include diversion programs specifically for drug possession, especially possession of marijuana, shoplifting, driving under the influence, DUI, and domestic violence. What does the program entail? While each is different, pretrial diversion programs focus heavily on rehabilitation and restitution services tailored to the alleged criminal offense. For example, the pretrial diversion programs used for drug offense often involve completing a drug rehabilitation or substance abuse program, undergoing drug testing and passing random drug tests during the program, providing regular status updates to the court or to a program officer, and maintaining stable employment or status as a full-time student. DUI diversion programs, for example, often entail paying restitution to the victim if the arrest followed an accident, completing an alcohol rehabilitation course, driving with an ignition interlock device in the car, and passing a driver's safety course. They also have to avoid being arrested or charged with another crime for a certain period, comply with any restraining orders in effect, pay all required program fees, and complete a certain number of community service hours. Many of these elements are also used in probation programs. Pretrial diversion programs are often administered by the same state or county office that handles probation programs. What type of offenders are eligible for diversion? Many pretrial diversion programs will only accept you if you have no prior convictions or a fairly clean criminal record. Some programs, though, are more lenient in who can join. Many have eligibility requirements, but allow judges to make exceptions if you have a criminal history, but seem like you would benefit more from the program than from a normal adjudication of your case. Nearly all pretrial diversion programs require a finding that you are not a threat to the public safety. Though this is why you are rarely eligible for a diversion program if you have been accused of a violent offense. What criminal offenses are eligible? Generally, diversion programs are nonviolent misdemeanors. If the criminal charge is for a violent or a serious crime like a felony offense, courts tend to think that it's too much of a risk to release you to a diversion program. So what happens after completion of the program? If you are eligible and choose to do a pretrial diversion program, Successfully completing the program will usually mean that the charges will be dropped or case dismissed. In some states, this is referred to as nolle prosequi, Latin for unwillingness to pursue the charges. And finally, what happens if I fail the program? You will be returned to the court system if you participate in a pretrial diversion program but fail to complete it. The district attorney's office will reopen the case and law enforcement will resume prosecuting you. So have we learned in this video that people who are in the diversion program have to pay restitution to victims, go to treatment centers, etc. So what I'd like for you to do is go to the comments section and list what you think Mitch Westerman should do to make up for what he did. We'll see you next time on Deb's True Crime Notebook. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that bell for all notifications, share with a friend, or share in your groups.